So today I'm going to tell you, it would be funny if it weren't so true, a story about why I lost the lawn, and maybe I'm regaining it. But as I'm showing you a picture here, I'm showing you that to see the light, you got to want to, right? You move over here, you can't. The striping is about what you did last time and the time before and the time before. It's not about tire shine, as old Ray would say. He shows a lot of it that's got swoopy stuff that's crazy. I mean, I don't know how that's considered to be. Now, this is Florida. Florida's very hard to stripe, especially with certain lawns. But back to the story. Lost the lawn. Neighbor says those people were there when I knocked on the door and were waiting at the porch, but they looked out the window but didn't answer. So it kind of tells you that I may not be so worried about losing them, right? They don't respect my time. But the craziness of it is, and if you're ever disheartened about losing a customer, keep in mind some of the crazy little tiny things that would make that so or not so. And in this case, what it came down to was the guy across the street mows, and so they some kind of deal with sharing resources that put you in an altered state. Okay, let's just put it that way. I don't know how else to do it. Say it. But then that was the reason I apparently lost the lawn. It wasn't about how I build beautiful organic density where other people say it's not possible. Now, why am I regaining it? Oh, it's just as crazy, dude. They apparently had a situation where, so dude number one, which was the lawn customer, got pissed because dude number two, quote, put his nasty lips on his vape pen without asking first. So if you're ever feeling upset about winning or losing a lawn, I guess the takeaway is don't be, because there's going to be reasons that you never would have thought of. There's going to be reasons that are so illegitimate that you shouldn't even want to think of it, and you'll never know the nuance of it. I wouldn't, except I have a neighbor that really appreciates my work, and she gave me the lowdown. But it is very revelatory in that you can't invest too much into these lawns, because that's some of the calls that people will make, you know. And I'm a meat guy. I'm one of the only meat guys in Florida. I make the meat of the lawn so dense that it's just an oxygen factory. It captures so much carbon where other people can't. You know, they're leaving solar exposed surfaces that are asphalt equivalent. Now, that being said, I'm not so good on the deets. Meats and deets, man. I don't care to. That can give no organic benefit. And I'm not licensed to spray. So what am I going to do? Sit there pulling weeds? No. I didn't price it that way. I defined my scope as whatever. I'll knock them down where it's not knee-high to a giraffe until they come back. But I won't concentrate my efforts in an area that cannot give organic benefit. All right, you guys have a good day.